Yeah. How about this from Stephen Hawking, talking about if there is life out there, like us seeking it out might not be the greatest idea because we don't know what their motives are. We don't even know how to communicate with
That's
them.
true.
He says this, or he said this, rest in peace, One day we might receive a signal from a planet like this, referring to the potentially habitable planet, Gliese 832c. I'm not sure. That must have been a planet that was discovered out there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I feel stupid not really knowing what that is, but whatever.
No, it's fine.
But we should be wary of answering back. Meeting an advanced civilization could be like Native Americans encountering Columbus. That didn't turn out so well.
That's true. That has to be an option.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a possible outcome, man.
There's a bad apple in every situation, so
yeah, like if we're seen as like, invaders, or we might end up inadvertently
pissing off another fucking civil.
Yeah, starting a war with something we don't understand. And
yeah, but at the same time, you can't be scared forever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what is our goal as humans? We have this innate drive to grow and to innovate and to improve. Yeah. And we know that our lives they're not infinite. Like, we have a finite amount of time on the earth. And like, what is the meaning of all of that to us? Is that to leave a mark? Is it to advance ourselves, or accumulate wealth, or set up a legacy for our family?
All of the above.
or is it to leave the planet in a better state than what we found it? Like, what is it to us?
Unfortunately, that last one I don't think is very high on the list.
I mean, that's something that was something that I discovered. I forget who said it, and I was like, man, that's pretty profound. Like, that's something that we should be thinking more about, and it's almost too late. But
well, yeah, like 50, 60, 70 years ago, it wasn't too much of an issue.
No,
I feel like, but now we're more aware, and it's like, okay,
yeah,
dude, all this shit's gonna be gone. We have to do something.
We want this life of convenience, and we want what we want, right? We want an easy life, but that
we can have that with solar power,
right? But it's hard to turn that. I hate to use this again, but hard to turn the fucking battleship around. Like,
well, it's money.
It is.
It's money. It's the fossil fuel industry is like $1 trillion industry.
At least. Are
we just gonna switch from that?
Yeah, it's hard to turn things around, but I mean, shit, it's not a hoax. Like, oof. But like, if technology can advance in incredible ways, then there is hope that we can use it for better, for good. And maybe some of these. It's hard to say, but yeah, some of the technology that goes into these amazing crafts, if that indeed is like a military technology or whatever it is, things that can bleed into civilian life and really help things out. Like, yeah,
that was an idea I had, was like, if that element 115, it's literally an infinite power source. It doesn't need fuel. It can go on for fucking ever. So you can replace all fossil fuels with that.
Yeah.
Like, you can power an entire city with like this tiny little block of it. Like, why? What?
Imagine
that's insane.
Imagine what would happen like instantaneously. Like, we would just for one, like, creating plastics and stuff like that. This guy, Slovan Boyat, or I forget what his name is, but he has an idea to have these, to basically like accumulate all the plastic in the ocean and like bring it in and reuse it. We could just stop making some of these materials that we're using so much of, and then things can kind of like calm down for a bit, and people can, I don't know, thrive.
I mean, if we're gonna make all that shit, at least recycle it to reuse it.
Right.
Instead of just dump it, because where's it gonna go? It's not gonna fucking degrade.
Even recycling isn't super super
Well, no,
efficient.
but if you're
It's
gonna make it, at least recycle
yeah,
it.
true.
At least.
Here's a good example of why we're fucked as a civilization. So, and this is such a small thing. You know what sun chips are? You know what sun chips are? They're
I love
delicious.
sun chips.
Harvest cheddar sun chips. What's better?
Harvest cheddar,
What's
dude. Or
better?
the salsa
Yeah,
ones.
good shit, right? Okay.
Oh man, yes.
So a couple years ago, Sun Chips came out with these bags that were made from plants.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare ruin sun chips for me.
Dude, no, they made these bags that were not made out of plastic. They're made out of like plant material. But you know,
Like
I forget what they're
what's it
made out
called?
of. They're compostable bags, and they were what were they made of? I just want to figure out what they're made
They
of.
made out of animal feces.
No, nothing like that.
Plants, huh?
Yeah, some kind of plant material. Yeah, whatever they're made of. There's some sort of plant-based material, and they were compostable. But you know why people completely rejected them? They were just too noisy when you opened them. It sounded like.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, it sounded like, you know, when you're driving in a mall parking lot, like up the ramp, and your tires are squealing. That's what it sounded like when you're like opening the chip bag.
All you have to do is open it once and it's done.
Yeah, but it was so noisy when they were like rustling it around. So people like stopped buying sun chips, and then like they just went back to using plastic. So
Dude, give me a fucking break, dude.
I guess that
Oh my
I guess that
god.
it was like questionable whether these could be compostable or not. But it was something.
Dude, if I was sun chips, I would have kept making them in those fucking vegetable bags because guess what? People are gonna miss sun chips eventually.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yep. But
dude, I haven't had sun chips in a long time.
Yeah, go buy some right now.
Garden salsa, that's the flavor.
Garden salsa, delicious.
Dude, yes, that's the best sun chip flavor.
The first compostable bag design registered around 80 to 85 decibels.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So loud.
That's like, hold on, guys. I got to put on my earmuffs for my sun chips. Hold on.
Well, that's why we're fucked, bro. We can't even accept the green packaging because the bags are too loud. We want shit too convenient, too easy. So, you know, good luck, man. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard. If we want things to change, we can't just say we want things more easy, because that's kind of the direction we're going in now. Like, things are going to be delivered to you from Amazon by drones, and that's not even science fiction. That's like starting to happen. So,
I mean, yeah, that's terrifying.
There's an infrastructure.
Maybe that's what those drones were in Colorado.
Yeah, maybe it's Amazon drones. We have Amazon here now. Got a big ass warehouse in Denver. Yeah, dude. So I mean, I don't know where this leaves us, but it's like, fuck. It just is what it is. Either we go in one direction or another, and like there's a lot of compliance. Like, a lot of people have to be in on this. So like, are we really in this just to enjoy our own lives, or are we setting up future generations to actually be able to exist in a similar fashion and not be completely screwed?
Well, I feel like now the public is pushing for that goal.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I mean, isn't it sad when you hear people say, like, I don't want to have kids because I don't want them to live in the world that we have.
I've said the same thing.
Isn't that sad though? That's just, you know,
I'm terrified to have kids because I don't want them to like live in this fucking shit, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, and I don't want kids, so that's another reason.
That's just another reason why. Yeah. It's just, it's just sad. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't have desire to have kids, but like, I wouldn't be against it. It's weird that now everybody's into all these like apocalyptic things because we really believe we're as a civilization, we really do believe, a lot of us, that things could end at any point. You know, there's so many ways the universe is trying to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
Just I hope it's not UFOs, bro.
I seriously doubt it.
No.